Hey everybody, welcome back to another round of Canje Plays as we continue to play our playthrough of Lobotomy to Manhunt with Wicked Jimmy, I believe, Demi Hawkins, and Matt Riggs as we go through. Well, it took us a little bit of time, but we were able to get out of our ward, and this door opened, which opened up more tiles for what we have here. So let's go ahead and dive back in. Just want to let you know... patrons, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. And if you're neither and you're just coming in to watch a nice video of me roll dice terribly, thank you for coming. So let's dive in. All right, our new card. This looks like part of the staff facilities. It must be getting closer. I must be getting closer to an exit. I just hope I'm entering the path to escape and salvation, not charging headlong into the valley of death. Either way, pressing onwards is the only way. The only sane option left for me. When any character reaches letter token F, read S1F. Alright, we have our token F right here. Remember, Matt Riggs was the one who finally finished off getting all the chests open to open up this board. We now, it looks like we have a state trooper, a hellhound, another hellhound, and another state trooper that's right there to get us going. So, alright, that was his third action to do that, which now leaves Wicked Jimmy's turn to go. So Wicked Jimmy's going to do 1, 2 for his first action, 1, 2 for his second action, and then his third action is he's going to try to roll a lot better than we have been rolling. So let's see how that goes. Wicked Jimmy's search is 3, so we're going to try to roll and hope the Betsy we roll better than a 1. Oh, look at that, we rolled a 3. Is it my birthday? So we rolled 3 successes. We can either get a weapon and a pill, or an equipment and a pill. We're going to go for weapons and a pill, because equipment hasn't been good to us. So the weapon that we pulled is going to be a meat cleaver. Ooh. We need to have at least 3 strength to be able to roll this. He has 2, but we do have people with 3, like Matt Riggs. And it has this lovely symbol on a basic attack that when you attack with this, you get that, which is a critical hit. So when you hit with this, the amount of damage is doubled when I get a lightning. So if I get a lightning symbol, how much ever damage I do, I double that damage. And then I can upgrade it to get some other wonderful new abilities on this. So this is pretty cool. Alright, so in this game, you can have 2 weapons and 1 equipment item. So he's got his range, he's got this, but we're going to try to get this to the next character that's there. We remove our lovely for searching this time, and that is going to be his action. So it was 1, 2, 1, 2, and then a search to end it all off. So that is going to end his turn, which ends everyone's turn. Okay, cool. So we go to the monster phase. They're going to move 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, and then we're going to go to the spawn phase where we're going to draw 1, 2, 3 and see who we're going to be dealing with. Alright, the first one is going to be a guard at that symbol, second one a hellhound, and the third one is an orderly. Cool. Alright, this is the one where I was saying we got to think about the ones that are closest. So there's a symbol here on this, but this is a lot closer. So we're going to have a guard come here, because that's the closest to the inmates. We're going to have a hellhound is going to appear. This is about 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, so it's going to appear there, since it's closer to the inmates. And actually, this is on green. This is on green, so this would be 1, 2. So yes, it would spawn there because the other 2 are further away. And then finally, the orderly is going to be on the red, which is going to be here, spawning in that location. And that's what we put, so we'll discard these cards to the discard pile. And then enemies get to attack. Well, you know what happens with her if he hits. However, she is feeling a little spry because she has upgraded her armor, so she's going to have 2. But that means I can roll 2 blanks, so it doesn't matter. The yard's going to roll these 2. So let's hope no lightning rolls come up and we're able to counter something. Alright, let's see how we're going to do, and hopefully we will stay alive. Oh my gosh, we stayed alive. Demi Hawkins, Demi. She will get a crazy for rolling that on that symbol, But that's all that's going to be affecting her, and that makes me so unbelievably happy. Alright, with that nonsense out of the way, we're going to go ahead and pass this down to Matt Riggs. It's going to be passed down to him. And then and then we have to do our cooldowns. And now we begin with him as the first. Okay, well, Riggs, you've got to help Demi out, because it's not looking good. So we're going to spend a move action to move in here. And then Riggs is going to spend... He's going to get, for the broken glass, green, but remember he upgraded it, so he's going to get another green for that. And the State Trooper is blocking with a brown and a blue. So remember, lightning is every lightning I roll is an extra hit. Okay, so we've got everything that we need, and hopefully we can make this a winner. So that's a block, but that's 2, and then that's nothing else, which is actually a pretty decent roll. Okay, so State Trooper's gone. He is already maxed out on Crazy, so that works out great as his second action. And then his third action, he's going to move and open the door. And that is going to be the end of his turn. Then it goes up to my man here, Wicked Jimmy. Well, Wicked Jimmy, you need to get him that meat cleaver, because I think a good trade would be... I think that'd be a pretty good trade between the meat cleaver and that. So I think we're going to go... Wicked Jimmy's going to move here for 1. And then he is going to... I think I want him to shoot through that door. Actually, he doesn't even have to move. He could just curve the bullet. Kill one of them. That actually is not a bad idea. It says characters in 0 to 2 range as a passive may give you weapons and equipment cards as if you were on their space. I wonder if that works the opposite way, because it said they can give me as self-absorption, but I don't think I can give them. So if they wanted to hand something to me, it could work. I wonder if I can... You know what I'm going to do? I am going to curve that bullet, spending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to do my action to roll 3 reds against one of those pups, which is only rolling 1 blue. Actually, let's curve the bullet into this guy, because that seems to be what I need to do. He has an innate block, so I'm going to curve the bullet into him. He's going to roll 2 blues, and he gets an innate, just a regular block. So let's see how I do. Okay, we're going to try to curve this bullet. We are going to try to curve this bullet. Oh, that's pretty good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He blocks 2 right there. I'll get a crazy, but that's enough to take him out. And he does get a lightning, which is that redirect to hit me back. So I'm just going to take 1 damage, but he is going to take... Which I can't, because it's only in my space. This is only if he's in my space it would do it. With the curved bullet, I'm not in a space for him to hit me back. So it's more than enough to take him out. So I will gain that 1 crazy from the die, and 1 for defeating him as well. And we curved that bullet right into his face, and he died. We'll then go back on our cooldown of... Oh, that's not a cooldown maneuver. That is just a regular hit. That's one of my actions. Pretty cool. Okay. So we went ahead and we took him out, which actually feels pretty good as we curve that bullet around and around. Curve that bullet all the way around to get him. That's what the curved bullet's for. That's how Wicked Jimmy does it. So that was his first action. His second action is going to be to move here, and then his third action is going to be to shoot one of these dogs with his sling. I think his third action is going to be to trade this meat cleaver to Matt Riggs. Matt Riggs will take this meat cleaver. That'll be it. He curved the bullet. That was good enough. Demi's turn. She's going to get off that symbol. So she's going to move 1 and 2. So let her just get in this zone, auto zone. And then she is going to attack both of these dogs as her last 2 actions. Or, I tell you what, she is going to free use no AP point, putting this on cooldown, to heal everyone for 1. So she will heal 1, Matt Riggs will heal 1, and Wicked Jimmy will heal 1. So that works. And then she's going to attack. So her attack is going to be, she's going to roll 3 of these. I really need to upgrade this for sure. But she's going to roll 3 against their 1, and she'll just do this 2 times. Alright, let's see how we do. We are gonna... So block 2, you still take some. So, and that is there. So we still take 1 dog out. Let's see if we can take out the other one with another wonderful roll like that. That is another wonderful roll. That's perfect. So, great news. So, the last one got a crazy. We killed 1 dog, and then we killed the other dog, bringing us back to 4. Both of these has been taken out completely, so they are gone. And that is going to end her turn. Alright, cool. We're close to the F. We're close. We're not on it. We're not on it yet, but we're close. But that ends their turn. So we're going to draw the 1, 2, 3. But before we do that, these need to move. So you will move here. You'll move 1, 2, and you'll move 1 here. Now we spawn. All right, our spawn cards are going to be reshuffle the entire deck. So when it tells us to do this, we do not draw any more spawn cards. So the other spawn cards that we draw will get discarded. The reshuffle the deck just shuts it all down. You do not have to reshuffle the deck and then draw. It just ends the spawn phase. This is an amazing card to get right now. So I'm so happy. Alright, so we have our reshuffle the spawn deck. So we'll just grab this and throw cards everywhere because that's just how we roll. So the spawn phase just immediately got canceled by that 1 card coming out. That makes me so happy. Ooh, oh my goodness. Alright, so we'll shuffle these up. Shuffle back at the spawn deck with the discard pile. And then put this back over here. Then it's their attack phase, but they don't attack at range, so we're good. Alright, so it is our turn. Alright, smooth. We're going to pass this to Wicked Jimmy. And then we will begin. Well, Wicked Jimmy's got some wicked options. Alright, it's wicked options. I think that Wicked Jimmy, we'll do 1, 2 for his first move, and that we hit the F, which will read the next point in the story. Echoing through the facility, you hear an ominous chanting, strange singing and abhorrent incantations recited in some perverted dialect or alien language, surely meant for tongues and mouths somewhat less than human. This can't be good. Straining to listen closer, you realize the sounds seem to be coming from 2 different directions. Maybe now it's the right time to split up, though you know how badly that always turns out in films. We're going to place 4 elite cultist monsters as shown on the map and place insanity tokens on them to show that they are the scenario markers. We will then reveal story event card S1EC4 and continue playing. Who are these robed weirdos? Crazed bundles of muscle and hate? Or just third-rate actors in a high school drama? The knives look real enough, though. Maybe it's time their scene ends. Alright, so this will replace the previous story card that we were on after all 4 cultists specifically marked scenario monsters have been defeated. We will read S1G, and then starting now, when the event phase is drawn from the spawn deck, draw an additional spawn card until you draw one with a colored spawn point indicated. If possible, spawn a cultist at a spawn point of the corresponding color. So basically, yeah, this is bad. So now if we draw an event, we will instead we'll pull another card to spawn and then potentially spawn a cultist as part of the event for those things happening. Note that there are only 4 cultist minis, so it's possible that you can't spawn one as they are already on the board. So we already got that. So our job is to take out all 4 cultists and see how they go. Our cultists that are coming on the board are elite monsters. They have 4 health. They move for 2. And they've got some horrible, horrible things that they do. They've got just straight 3 innate defense, so they won't roll any dice. And they'll add 1 success for each other monster in range 0 to 2, line of sight not even required. So they're trying to hurt us really bad, so we have to take them out as soon as possible. Okay, we'll remove the F because that's no longer necessary for what we need to do. The cultists have been spawned there to be able to be taken out. Now in the rule book, in the scenario book, it just shows 2 here and nowhere else. So we're supposed to spawn 4, but the image just shows 2 right here and nowhere else, even though you're supposed to spawn 4. Another frustrating thing about the book that it's not as accurate as it should be. So I just usually spawn all 4 there, and let them do whatever they're going to do. So that ended. Wicked Jimmy ended his first action just moving into that space. His second action now is he is going to shoot this copper right here. So his range is 0 to 1. He's going to roll his lovely 3 green, and then he is and they defend with a brown and a blue. Okay, with 3 green being brown and blue, let's do it and see what we do. So we rolled 1, 2, 3. They block 2, and 1 gets through, which is okay because they only have 1 health. So it worked. We went ahead and took him out, and Wicked Jimmy is going to get a crazy for killing that horrible guard. The horrible guard has been taken out. There are only 1 health that's on there. It makes me happy. Our job is to knock them out, but we got to be careful with them. They will come and they will hurt us. So that was my second action. My third action is I'm going to move and open this door. That's what I'm going to do. And that's going to end Wicked Jimmy's turn. It's Demi Hawkins' turn. She could try to kill this guy, or she could try to kill this thing because it's only 2 spaces away within line of sight, so that could work. But I think she's going to try to take this guy out. It's going to probably be pretty hard, but we're going to try. We're going to try. Let's try. First action, take this guy out. So let's try that. Alright, so she's going to be rolling 3. He has the blue and yellow, so what do we got? That is just straight garbage. That's what that is. That is where the garbage is awful. So I will get 2 more, which isn't bad. It puts me at 6. 6 might not be a bad thing. I think I'm going to spend 2. I know I'll be getting 2 from this, but before I do, I'm going to spend 2 of them to re-roll some dice. We're going to re-roll this die, and we're going to re-roll this blank. So let's see if we can make this worth our time. Nope, that is just garbage. So let's spend our last 2 to try it one more time. This time we're going to do the blue and this one. And see how this goes. My gosh. That is just ducky. Alright, well, I will take my crazy for this horrible roll for my first one, so I only get 1 now. That's just bad. Well, that's how it bounces. So that was my first action I completely missed. My second action is I'm going to move 1, 2, and then my third action... actually, let my second action be I'm gonna try to attack again. We're gonna try to do this one more time, and this time I only have 1 reroll on me, so let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you only block 3. 1 just needs to get through. That makes me so happy. I killed you. Thank goodness. Awesome. I will get my crazy for defeating the monster, and the monster will be removed off the board. And then finally, I will move 1, 2. Okay. Then it is Matt Riggs' turn. He's got his meat cleaver, and he's got the broken glass vial, so he is going to move 1, 2, and then again 1, 2. And then finally, he's going to do a search, roll 3 dice, 3 blue dice, and hope to Betsy that we get some amazing rolls for this. The crazy thing was when I played this game, I actually found like a Gatling gun that sat on, oh, 3 successes. That is pretty good. I would need 4 to get equipment, so it looks like we're getting another weapon for us to use. And on top of that, we'll be getting 2 junk, which we are probably going to immediately use if it's what we need. Oh, I am so happy. Look what I just drew. A revolver. What does John Wick need? A revolver. This is so amazing. I love it. 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 All right. He is also going to get 2 junk from that. That just made my evening. My goodness. A rock and a bottle. So he has a rock and a bottle, which is here, and he has this, and I'm going to make use of his passive, self-absorption. Characters in 0 to 2 spaces may give you weapons and equipment cards as if they were yours. So first thing I'm going to do before I give him those lovely weapon and equipment is I'm going to spend these 2 junk to upgrade that gun for him. And then I will give him that gun. So now he gets an extra green when he rolls, and in range 1 to 2, he will inflict fire, which makes me so happy. John Wick is becoming John Wick. Okay, that ends all of our turns. So it's the monster's movement phase. So they're going to move 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll do, 1, 2, which is here. Their movement is 2, so they're all going to move through the door. And the fastest way to get to us is let's see, they have to do 1, 2 or 1, 2. I believe the fastest way is this way, so it'll be 1, 2 for them to come here to get closest to us as they can. And then we're going to draw our 1, 2, 3 cards and see what we're going to spawn. Okay, let's see what we spawn. We spawn Hellhound in that color, Hellhound in that color, and the guard in the same. Okay, so we'll spawn a Hellhound in the color closest to us, which will be that one. We'll spawn a Hellhound in the green color closest to us, which would be this one. There's a green there, and this would be 1, 2, 3. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, so it would have to be over here. And a guard will spawn in that same space. So it's a full space of things going on. They've all been summoned, so we'll put this as the new discard pile. And I forgot to do cooldowns last time, so it would be here and here, and then we'll do cooldowns one more time, which will do that and get everything on. Pass first player to Demi, and then we are ready to party. Okay, killing cultists has been our calling. Kill cultist calling. So let's go ahead and do. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit here. Demi's gonna go 1, 2. And then Demi is going to spend 2 of these, taking 1 damage to, remember that's going to be 2 spikes each. So that's 4 spikes that she's doing and rolling a green against a cultist, actually. So she's going to try to take out a cultist. One of the cultist ones that are there, they have 3 innate defense. And I have to hit them for 2 damage, so I've done 4. They block 3, so I just need 1. I just need 1 success on here to make this work. Alright, well, you know when we wish for stuff, it never comes through, so we're just going to try it out and see what happens. Yes! That's the one we needed! So hers did 2 each for each one I spent, so that's 4. They have 3 initials, so that just takes 1 damage, and that's the other damage that we needed. So her second action took out the first cultist, and we'll say that we'll put a crazy on her for doing that, as well as a complete, let's do a lobotomy spike on the reference card to say that's one of the 4 that's been defeated. Oh my gosh. Her second action, she's going to try to take out, the Hellhound. I think that feels good. She's going to try to take out the Hellhound. So her second action, she'll be rolling 3 of these. And the Hellhound's block is just 1, so let's see if we can build her up to do something truly amazing. Or she could take out the guard, because she could she could brainstorm again. She'll take a damage. So let's take out the Hellhound. That's just a smarter thing to do. All right, that was the smarter thing to do. We're gonna see if it is the smarter thing to do. We got 1, 2, 3. No blocks. Hellhound dead. We will gain our crazy for defeating the Hellhound, and the Hellhound is removed. And that ends her turn. It goes to Matt Riggs. Far be it for this guy to miss a good time. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we swing away with our meat cleaver. So our meat cleaver just needs a 1. We're going to be rolling 3 for this, which is going to be fantastic. And we're going to be swinging away at the cultist. We're going to try to kill a cultist. So we're going to just be rolling this against their innate 3. Alright, well, let's see how this is going to go. That is a 4. Remember, they have 3 innate shield, so they take 1 damage. And that was it. That's his turn. One of them takes 1 damage, and that is all. Actually, I'm going to retcon that. Because his Dragon Breath was lit up. Why wouldn't I use that instead? Because that's an AoE. Am I a madman? I'm foolish. So no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my Dragon Breath. Yes, I'm going to use my dragon breath. So I get to roll two of these in range 0 to 1. So I moved 1, 2, 1, and then I'm going to dragon breath, putting this on cooldown. I don't know what I was thinking. That's just too good to pass up. And that hits everything in that zone with fire and flick damage. Oh, yeah, this has to happen. I heard all of you. I heard you. I heard you in the future saying, why didn't you do this? So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything gets hit for 5, which is fine because that's all the cultists dead. All of them dead. And let's see if the guard died too. So the guard would roll these two. The guard just blocked 2. The guard is dead as well. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is just amazing. I would get too crazy, but I'm still full upon crazy. That was so perfect. So with that lovely dragon's breath, all of them died. And even though they all died, I would still just get 1 because it was that 1 AoE blast. But that was so incredible. So we will put... Oh, that was so good. So we will put 3 lobotomy spikes on the card, which means all 4 of them died wonderfully. So let's see what the story has to say. The fatally wounded cultist drops to the ground at your feet. He smiles and whispers, "You're too late," as both his final breath and his ever damned soul leave his broken body. Questions rack your mind. Are you really too late? Too late for what? And what's that smell of burning flesh? Sorry, smell of burning flesh? You sniff the air around you. Yes, you probably noticed it at first, but the scent is growing stronger almost by the second. Maybe that's what you need to investigate next. We're going to be adding some new locations, which is the entrance map and the minis necessary on that token. And we will continue our story. And with that, our next set of board is set up. So we're going to move into this next segment and then this next part of the story when we chat next time. Until then, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.